All right, we are live, our weekly class. Okay, I hope all of you are doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Let me go grab my comments so I can make sure to see you guys. See all your comments. There we go. We are live. Perfect. Great, 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 great. I hope you guys can see everything. That's great. I think that you all can see everything live. All right, perfect. Just making sure on the iPad that everything is clear, 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 clear. All right, clear. All right, guys. So our weekly class, thank you for joining into our YouTube class every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. We go live and we do a henna for hair class where we mix up different products and different henna powders and just make customized recipes for you. So today we are using this amazing mineral-rich Rhassoul clay from Morocco. Absolutely love this clay because it doesn't strip the natural oils from your hair, and it also just detoxifies, nourishes, it cleanses. This particular clay from the Atlas Mountains of Morocco is they seek it out because this particular part of that mountain has saponins in it, so it looks more brown, and that's what they look for, and they extract it so that way they can have this Rhassoul clay specifically that contains all the saponins in it to cleanse your hair. And they also do have some amazing red and green clay that is so amazing that I cannot wait to get. Actually, we will be getting that soon as part of our new Moroccan collection. And it's just so nourishing. And this is when I was in Morocco in March. This is part of the traditional practices of the spa that the women use in Morocco, doing their hair, putting on these masks, doing the henna treatments. They're moisturizing with the argan oil, all the natural resources that they have in Morocco. They use traditionally. The local women use the black soap. It's just amazing, amazing, amazing. So it's a great self-care clay that you will absolutely love, and I'll show you how to use it today. And otherwise, what else do we have here? Okay, we got a few other things here. We have, of course, my favorite, the aloe vera powder, which you can add to this clay mask to add a little bit more moisture. And you can also add the amla powder if you want to focus on some of the hair growth. That works really well. You can add a small amount of that to your clay treatment. And the hibiscus petal powder, that will add a lot of the shine, so you can add a small amount of that. And when I mention a very small amount, only about 5% of the whole recipe, so you only need 5% added to your clay treatment. And what I'll be mixing today is specifically enough clay for about shoulder length hair. So maybe about 6 tablespoons. And 4, 5, and 6. 6 tablespoons of the clay. And I really love the clay powder in particular because it's easy to mix. Really, really easy to mix. Have any of you ever used the Rhassoul clay before? Is this your first time seeing it? Do you have any, pop in some questions if you have any questions. Please don't hesitate to ask me any questions. And that's really important. When you're using new products, especially henna and other Ayurvedic herbal clays and masks and just all these do-it-yourself hair recipes, a lot of times you are doing it yourself. It's really important to follow our directions and also recommendations. If you feel like your hair had a bad experience where it feels straw-like or it's really dried out, you really need to come to us and let us know so that we can help support you. We want to set you up for success. We don't want you to fail. We want you to have so much success in this so that you can continue to do natural hair recipes and regimens and keep your hair as healthy as possible, to live a better, healthier lifestyle and live your best life and live a long life, a long, healthy life. So do let us know if you're experiencing that, because it can happen. It's a fact, it can. But there are solutions to those issues and concerns. So do let us know. There are solutions and we can help you with. We are here to support you. We thank you for trusting us. We've been a leader in henna, hair color, and natural healthy hair care regimens for nearly 20 years. So definitely reach out to us and let us know if you have any questions or concerns. Okay, hey Vivian, you set your alarm today? Oh, thank you. I know I'm a few minutes late, but thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. So this clay is amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a small amount, which is again about 5% of the whole recipe. So maybe about, let's see, to this amount, because this is going to be enough to do shoulder length hair, by the way, if you're wondering. So add a bit of that aloe vera powder for added moisture, some amla powder for some of the hair growth. You just need a little bit because we want to focus on the clay. The clay is a primary part of this recipe, and then mix that up really well. You know, mix all your herbs that way. Your clay and your herbs can mix it up really well to give you an even treatment. To definitely want to do that so it's all even. So just mix it up really well. Okay, there we have it, and then from there. You could use coconut milk. Coconut milk is a really nice addition to this type of recipe. I'm going to use distilled water though because you can keep it very basic. Maybe your hair doesn't like coconut and you're protein sensitive, so distilled water is really good. And make sure your liquid is between warm and hot. And then just add that a little at a time. The clay does absorb a lot of liquid really easily, so you will probably need to use you know, keep adding. See, as you mix, see how it absorbs the liquid so easily and it's becoming so thick? It's really thick already. So you need more liquid. And just, again, try to add your liquid a little at a time because you really don't want to make it too runny. You just don't want to have a runny recipe. If by any chance that happens, and your recipe becomes too runny, you can add more powder to your recipe to just thicken it up a little bit because there's nothing that's more annoying than a runny recipe like running down the back of your head. Nobody wants that. Oh, look how creamy and smooth it is, guys. You like that? Wow, it is so nice. Such a rich, nourishing, cleansing clay treatment. And this is great as a first step, which is actually going to be part of our new Moroccan collection. We're going to have the first step will be the clay treatments, and then from there, when you've done your clay treatment, you'll proceed to do like a henna treatment. That will work really well to do that henna treatment. And then from there, you'll have the rose water and the argan oil to moisturize and add a beautiful scent to your hair. So definitely mix this up really well. Let it all absorb. There we go. So this is a really good consistency. Yeah, what do you all think? So what do I do to balance moisture and protein? Well, Deborah, what kind of concerns are you having? What are you seeing? Like, what's happening to your hair? Are you noticing that, like, is your hair protein sensitive, that you're having some issues with that? What about in the moisture? Have you tried aloe vera powder? Have you tried our co-washes yet? This is a little too runny. See, when it happens, we want to add a little bit more powder. Let's see here. So what can we do is, let me see, I'm going to add a little bit more of the Rhassoul clay. Sprinkle that in and then mix it up really well. So that way it gets all absorbed again. Yeah, and you don't really have to let this sit too long. It should be ready after about like 10 to 15 minutes. You probably can use it, but just try to get all the lumps out. Just mix it up really well and squish any little lumps that you might have. What I recommend is that you do use all of this on your hair at one time. Don't really leave any leftovers because you don't have a preservative in here that you put unless you plan on doing that. Because when you add water to any of the clay treatments or henna treatments, it can attract bacteria and become moldy, which is pretty gross. So if you have leftover, you can put it in your fridge or your fridge, you know, but do use it pretty quick. Definitely do use it pretty quickly because you don't want to attract any mold because that, again, that's really gross. We don't want mold. And you can do these treatments on your hair every every week if you'd like to, but every 2 to 3 weeks is pretty good, but every week is fine. You can definitely do clay treatments every week. If you have leftovers too, you can use it on your skin, on your face. Leave that on for about 5 to 10 minutes. For your hair as well, leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes and then wash it out. You can do it directly in the shower because that way, you know, you can just leave it on 5 to 10 minutes and then I'll rinse it all off and it goes down the drain really easily. Oh, see how smooth and creamy this is now? This is really great, but it is kind of it's easier to use these clay treatments probably right in the shower, because they're not as, I mean, they're pretty thick and fluid, but it may drip a little bit more. So you may want to use cleansing clays and cleansing treatments directly in the shower, just in general, even if you use shikakai or soap nut or anything like that. But this will leave your hair feeling shiny and cleansed and gorgeous, and curls will be popping, and or your wavy straight hair will be just silky and shiny, and your hair will be gorgeous, because it's for all hair types and all hair textures. You had noticed, Deborah, a lot of frizziness and dryness. Why does that happen, the dryness and the frizziness? Do you think it's because anything in particular, like is it after a henna treatment, like the dryness of, do you moisturize or add aloe vera powder or a co-wash or a leave-in conditioner? I just need to have more information to give you a recommendation. Look how smooth and creamy that is, guys. That is amazing. So yeah, it's Amanda, we are, I don't know, because we're out of Maryland. We are not based out of Mississauga. Not us directly, not me. I'm not in Canada at all. Yeah, thinking of, like, you really have to contact them directly. If you go to HennaSooq.ca and ask them, I do believe they carry products in the Mississauga location. The one, I believe the one you're talking about, Moda, they do carry it, but you have to contact them directly. We don't have anything to do with their inventory in Canada. They actually are a distributor that has, controls the HennaSooq.ca, that manages it, and they are in charge of that. So do contact them. Yeah, you use your bars. Yeah, Deborah, the bars definitely do add a lot of moisture. Is the dryness from the bars, or where is the dryness coming from? Is it just like, or is it just in general? I'm wondering, is there anything causing it in particular, or is it just a dryness and frizzy, concern that you have? If that's the case, you definitely have to use a leave-in. The shampoo bars won't be enough. You'll still need to moisturize if that's the case. Like our argan oil is really good. And I'll do a shout out real quick. We do have a 50% off sale today. And if you don't even want to mix this yourself, guys, look what I have here. The Moroccan mud mask is all ready, and you can just purchase it. It's 50% off, only $10. You can grab it up. And it's infused with the Moroccan argan oil, which is like liquid gold, and it also has rosemary essential oil for that detoxifying, nourishing, and replenishes your hair. So this is really great if you just want to grab that up, and it's usually $20, so it's on sale, and this is also on sale for 50% off. It's $3.50, usually $7. So grab up these deals. It's only today that you'll get 50% off. There's 12 total products and henna body art kits that are all 50% off. So you can gift this or treat yourself. Guys, grab them up because it's only today. And if you order over $35, you get free shipping. And you're getting today only 2 times the loyalty points. Like, that's a huge, like, we're giving you everything today. So do shop with us at HennaSooq.com today to grab all that up. Yeah, and after moisturizing, Deborah, I definitely need more details. Deborah, can you send us like an email so I can kind of discuss, like, we can discuss more about your regimen and after moisturizing, why it still feels dry. There should be like a leave-in that should really help your hair a lot. Let us know. Or, you can reach us at customer service directly by phone at 410-579-4543. We will help you. So reach out, let us know. We want to help you and figure out what's going on with your hair. We'd definitely like to help you. And otherwise, though, Diane has a question. Let me see here. I ordered 3 boxes. Okay. And, okay. So yeah, you can use them the same way to color your hair. You definitely can do so. If you ordered the organic indigo, it's just not as strong on gray hairs. But if your hair is really porous, it may work. Like, it may cover your grays definitely as fine as, because it does cover grays. The thing is, if your hair is very resistant to coloring, then that's where you might have the issue, Diane. But you can definitely keep the regimen the same. What kind of color do you usually go for, Diane? Are you doing a 2-step or a 1-step? And you can test the difference. Test it on your hair and see what the difference is. You have it already. You can definitely do use it and use it as you usually do. Just note that if the only difference is that if your hair is really hard to color, the gray hairs, if you have any, are stubborn, that may not get as much, as a good coverage as you might have had with the indigo for hair. Hey Yoli! I have curly hair and tends to be very frizzy. Last night I did K-trim after rinsing and I did deep conditioning. Wow, that really helped a lot. That is really, really, really good. Yoli, wow, that's really good. Did you take pictures? Oh my gosh, I need to see what your hair looks like. I need to see, like, tag us and show us how you used it and what it looked like. I want to see. You guys are like hiding all the good to yourself. And a shout out to influencers. We are seeking 5 beauty influencers who would like to help us launch this Moroccan collection. So go to our website. I'm actually going to put the information on YouTube right now, right after we finish, we conclude. And let us know, let us know those details. If you're interested, send us an email, let us know, because we are looking for 5 beauty influencers to launch this amazing Moroccan collection. And so everyone, let me see. Oh, then you're going for black? And until half have to get dark brown and indigo. Okay, yeah, Dan, that's a really good regimen. So do that and let us know how it turns out. Let us know how it happens. And Vivian, okay, oh no, hey Vivian, are you serious? Oh, you're having trouble? So are you doing a 2-step with henna and indigo? Oh no, don't give up, please don't give up. Are you going for black tones? I need a few more details too, Vivian, like to make recommendations based on what you're saying. But that will really, really help. I would just need to know like what's going on with your hair. And let me know. If you can, send us an email, because our class is about to wrap up. But if you can send us an email or add more details in the comments below, I'm going to jump on YouTube and just answer some of your questions, so I make sure to address any of your concerns. But definitely let us know what henna and which indigo you're using, and if you're doing a 2-step or a 1-step, and then we can figure out what to do, for you. All right, everyone, I hope I will see you during the holidays. The classes will still be on every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. We're still going to come on live because the holidays don't fall on Wednesday. So I will see you then. Oh, 2 steps? Okay, Vivian, if you're doing a 2-step real quick, have you tried adding henna and indigo to your first step? Just like Diane, see how Diane said over there in her comment, she said that she's doing the half and half for dark brown, like our basic brown basically. Actually, a half is your basic brown. If you're going for a dark brown, you do like more indigo than half. So it's a majority, so it's more of a darker brown. But if you do half henna, half indigo, and I've been meaning to blog and do, you know what, we should do a class on that next week. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. The class next week should be on how to achieve, great coverage with henna and indigo with a 2-step, and how to figure out that middle ground. But that first step, don't just use henna, add indigo to it, half. Do that, you get a darker base to begin with, and then follow up with indigo as your second step. And then from there, you should notice a huge difference. Oh, hey, M2B, how are you? Yeah, a henna gloss is too diluted to be used with indigo. You won't get the same color coverage. You need a really good strong base of henna. So if you can, please definitely use 100% henna in your recipe, not a gloss. Because again, if you miss some parts, a gloss is a diluted form of henna. If you miss some spots, you won't get good coverage, and you don't want the indigo to deposit a green hue on your hair. So definitely use 100% pure henna powder. All right, everyone, I will take all your questions and answer them. If you have any more comments, you can comment below, and I will get to them right now. If I missed you, you can always contact us at customer service at HennaSooq.com. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and don't forget to grab up those 50% off sales. See you all. Take care. Bye.